What's up YouTube, this is B-Boy Turk 1990 and I'm right here with my Genesis Fenrir Wiseman deck profile. I did play this in my locals yesterday. Didn't do so well because I made major mistakes. But anyways, this is my deck profile. I may or may not get rid of it depending on the situations. So I'm going to have to leave real quick in a bit. So I'm going to make this video real quick. So first, I'm going to start off with the starter is lading. Basically for lading, I like lading because whenever I soul charge something out, because this skill is when GB1 you put him in the soul, if you soul blast something other than him, you get to call that to rear. So not only are you going to you can put him in the soul, you soul blast something else, you call him out to rear. So you basically can extend your combos. It's even good in the first turn stride. So overall, a great starter. Now, that's my starter. Onto my grade 3s. This is Fenrir, so you play four Mythic Beast Fenrirs. Basically, the heart of the deck. You have, because once you stride on him, you basically soul charge 3. And if you soul blast something out, only once per turn you counter blast one and you call it to the rear. So basically I would use that skill when I have let's say a Gleipnir or a Lapine or a Wiseman. I usually use those skills that are non triggers. But for trigger wise, I was bring out the Dreaming Dragon in case of I have a huge stack of my units in my drop zone, so I could put him back. So that's he's basically key, you need him. Then this is a Wiseman, so I play 1, 2, 3, 4 Wiseman, 4 Angelic Wiseman, my bad. 4 Angelic Wiseman. Basically, they're the Wiseman loop. I never had a chance to get to that point yet because I've been hard countered a lot when I was playing my locals yesterday. But at the same time, I did make crucial errors. But so key point before I go into detail, if you're gonna play Wiseman, don't bring him out early because most of the time he will be a target. So you're better off having him in hand or to stride out or in the soul till further notice. Now skill is every time he attacks, when he attacks you soul blast 3, gain 4k till the end of the turn. So basically you have the Wiseman loop, he gets bigger, use his skill, get rid of the Taro, restand him, and it's still attacking, and you get the 4k. So basically you're how do I put this? So basically you get, as long as you have Taro on the field, you get to restand him. And after this grade 3s and the grade 2s, there's a card in the grade 2s that helps further the loop. So that's my grade 3s. Now to my grade 2s, I play 1, 2, 3, 4 Grappas. One of the two reasons the loop keeps going, because with Grappa, every time if she gets soul blasted, you soul charge 2. So simple. You should want to ride her when you're on your second ride. With grade 2, you ride her. Now, another grade 2 I play is 3 Gleipnirs for soul charge, and if you soul blasted something, you get to draw a card. It's just more to add soul. Then I play 3 Flying Lapwings because he is a counter charge. I get the counter charge skill if you have him in the soul. So I would not ride him. Well, maybe I could ride him, but it's even though less attack. But if you have another one on the field on your hand, then you're better off with him in the soul. But still, it helps out when you counter charge, so you get your skills off often. So that's my grade 2s. Now my grade 1s, I play 4 PGGs, the unflips, declining, Goddess of Declined Hell. basically on flip, this deck does counterblast a lot. 4 stride enablers, because you're picking up, this is Fenrir, and this searches out Fenrir. If you have a grade 3 that's not Fenrir, it's most likely it's, and if you have Wiseman in your hand, you want to call him. 4 Galgia. Yeah, Galgia, because he's from G Set 8 that came out not too long ago. He's basically, you could ride him, but with the revelation skill, he's a great booster. But when you use his revelation skill, you just rest. Mostly I would rest is the starter or the Wiseman if I have the Wiseman turn. And I could, but what makes him really amazing is when he's in the soul. So it's an axe skill. You can, if you soul blast, you can soul blast himself out. You restand the unit and it gains 3k. If you have a Fenrir, you soul charge 2 and give another unit, and give any of your units 3k. So basically, if Wiseman's at rest, you use his skill, you give Wiseman 6 and soul charge 2, and you can continue to loop after for a while. So this is what makes a Wiseman loop undoubtedly stupid. Then last but not least, 3 Valencias. The other reason you want to have the loop happen keeps going because her skill, once she gets soul blasted out, you soul charge 2. So it's like Grappa basically, but grade 1. That's my grade 1s. Now to triggers, I play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 crits, 4 Fenrir crits, 2 Going Soul, gain 3k to any of your units, 6 stands, 4 Taros, 2 Dreaming Dragons. You don't need to play more than 2 because you usually just bring them back. Although the sucky part is if they one dude is getting damage, so I might replay the only time that I only have 2 of him. So I may replace 1 Taro for another Dreaming, but so far this is helping me a lot more, and I consistently get him out often. So I think right now I'll stay with this one. And Taro, this is the stand trigger that actually makes the loop for Wiseman, because it's when she gets soul blasted, you put her in the bottom of the deck and restand any of your unit, your rear guards. So Wiseman attack, you did the skill, Taro restand and Wiseman, and the attack is still going, but Wiseman just restands. So yeah, Taro makes the Wiseman. And 4 heals, because heals are heals, and you have G guards. You need them. That's my main deck. Onto my strides. I play 2 Hellsky, Mythical Hellsky Beast Fenrirs, because you only need 2, first of all, and second, if you have a revelation, which usually only revelation units I use are Taro and Galgia, but they both go in the soul. But if they're not in the soul, most of the time I would have Galgia. I just call him out instead. It gets a skill of, instead of searching for 1, you search for 2 and put 1 in the soul and 1 on the top of the deck. That's how Hellsky Fenrir works. And his axe skill, you counterblast 1, soul blast 3. You may draw a card, and if you do not, you give 1 unit and himself 3k power. So this is what also helps the Wiseman loop get bigger and bigger every time. So this is why he's really good. Then next I play 4 Vanaganders, because honestly, I wouldn't say this is a game ender, but it's good for this. He's the reason why you want the Dreaming Dragons out, because you soul blast 6. So yeah, you soul blast 6 for his skill, and then you on flip. So that's a cost. But when you soul blast, when you do the skill, you can it does help link with the Wiseman loop, because if you have the Grappa or Valencia in the soul, you soul blast them, you soul charge 4 or how many depending on you have in there, and you get to check the top 4 from your deck, And if you have triggers, you basically just put the triggers on the top and the other two at the bottom of the deck, and you just get the drive check you needed. So 4 Vanaganders is a must in this deck. Next, I play 1 Doom Brace because it's just a Doom Brace. You give any of your units plus extra 5. Okay, and 2 of your units get plus 5. And if you have less than 2 or 3, is it? Oh, if you have 2 or less, you just soul charge 3. But normally that's not gonna happen because you're on Fenrir. So in Fenrir you soul charge 3 anyway. So Doom Brace is, I just use only 1 Doom Brace just for the give my units extra power. But the only time I ever would get to that skill is after a Vanagander. Next I play 2 Tears because this is the main card you want to, the first card you want to stride on, because he's the reason the Wiseman loop can be possible, because his skill is you Soul Blast 3, check the top card from the deck, you can put it on the top or the bottom, and whenever you drive check a non-trigger, so basically a grade 1 or higher, I have a choice to soul charge 3. So I could soul charge 3 if I want to. Normally, I would soul charge 3 twice in my life, never 3, because then I'm going to deck thin too much easily. So twice or 3 times, depending. I could do 3 times, but most likely I don't want to do that. So I did it 3 times when I was playing the deck on my locals. That basically killed me. So this time I'm only going to do it twice. So yeah, tier is really good. I would definitely 2 tiers is good right there. And then I play 1 Sea Breeze in case my opponent wants to pull the grade 2 play the grade 2 game. And then 1 Blizzard because it's gonna get really huge cut in the end of the game if I ever get to that point. I normally don't stride into him a lot, but if I have the chance to, I would actually do it. So, but if I did G assist, I would probably get rid of him and Sabri's more. Well, actually, I forgot I even have this. I should get rid of him for if I do G assist. So, but anyways, he is really good because you would flip up a lot of cards later on. So he does get he gets huge. Yeah, sorry, I wanted to do a Donald Trump impression. I wanted to do a Donald Trump impression in any way, shape, or form, but yeah, I'm just gonna stop right there. So 1 Blizzard, yeah. That's my strides. Onto my G Guardians. I play 3 Iris. Basically, this one puts 3 cards from your drop zone to your soul, and if you do that, you gain the 5k boost. The 5k boost. So basically, this helps if you have less soul in under your Vanguard, so you can, especially if you put the Valencia or Grappa in the soul, you get the chances of soul charging more. So Iris is really good. Then I play 1 Hana Satsuki because you don't need to play 2, honestly, just only 1, because most of the time not a lot of Vanguards are going to hit that high unless you're going against Neo Nectars or I think Deep Police. That's another thing. But she gains a 10k boost because if you call the right card from that's on your rear guards and that's in the soul, you get the 10k boost. Most of the time, my Geldra and Wiseman are going to be in the soul, so I will call them normally, and I get the 10k boost. Really good though. And 1 Dismal for the Wiseman, and for Narukami. So if they go attack Wiseman, or if they have the VMAX turn, Dismal. End of story. So this is my Genesis Fenrir Wiseman deck profile. Later today, hopefully, I will record, or tomorrow, I'm going to do a deck profile on my Chronojet deck. So stay tuned for that. So this is BWorkTour 1990 saying deuces.